Sixers and the Zers.
Pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith.
Hi, Ernie.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers.
We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And for the Trailblazers, this isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Some people out there still thinking they're going to fade as the season goes on, but I'm on the other side of this argument. I think they get even better as we go down the stretch.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Rose, Tatum out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Blazers, tremendous scoring talent in their backcourt. How did they turn the corner in the West?
Clearly, it's going to be with their defense. I think that's where they've had their struggles. They're going to have to get better at the point of attack there and protecting the rim. I think some of it has to do with the lack of discipline, but also you could factor that into being just an inexperienced young group that's still kind of getting their feet wet.
Now Mills, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range, sinks the triple.
And those are signs of increasing versatility of Aminu, looking much more comfortable from long range these days.
Feeds it to Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Here's Roberson. And Mills kicks to Roberson. Portland moving the ball around. Right side, Griffin to the right side. Aminu, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Rose passes to Oladipo. Back to Rose. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Shoots over Cousins. And the shot falls short this time. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Seattle.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I'm just wondering if this home crowd and the energy worked against them in this one. They might have gotten in their heads just a little bit.
Here's Oladipo. The Blazers getting the bucket. Thompson, a screen on Aminu. Here's Oladipo. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And Mills kicks to Griffin. It's stolen by Oladipo. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2013, Victor Oladipo heard his name second in that draft. One of the best shooting guards in the league and getting better.
And here's Mills for three. They get it again. Cousins misses from short range.
I like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
And stolen by Cousins. Now here's Mills, defended by Crowder. Mills dishes to Griffin. Here's Aminu. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Aminu's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose kicks to Oladipo. Hits the front of the rim and out.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Rose. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And for here's Oladipo. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Taking a look at the 76ers. Tatum out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Thompson in at center, locking down the middle.
Well, when he's running like that, hard to keep up with in transition. No one checks Aminu, and he makes the defense pay.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And Brent, Al-Farouq Aminu, probably the best defender on this Blazers team.
Certainly the versatility is there, Kevin, but you like playing with him mostly at the 4. He rebounds well, despite being a bit slender. It's his streaky perimeter shooting that makes it tough for the coaching staff to gauge just how many minutes Al-Farouq Aminu is going to play.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Mills passes to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. One thing that DeMarcus Cousins doesn't get enough credit for, Brent, as a big man, is his ability to pass.
Well, for his career, Kevin, averaging 3 assists per game, but has had a couple of seasons where he's almost pushed that up to 5 per game. So coaches look at that ability and try to put him in those sort of situations where they can take advantage of it.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
I think the attitude talk about DeMarcus Cousins has been played out for so long. It's about celebrating the times that he's right, because when he's right, he's right.
Oladipo against Aminu. 6 on the shot clock.
That just happened. Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Screen by Cousins. And Mills kicks to Cousins. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The 76ers trail by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Aminu dishes to Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Griffin's shot is off.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Here's Roberson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Tatum's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And for the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission for a while. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
Here's Mills. Portland again missing.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
And here's Aminu. He's got 8. Griffin goes in. Some solid defense from Rhodes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Tatum. The 76ers again can't hit it. Kicks it to Robertson. Back to Aminu. Shot to end this cold run. Offensive rebound. Right side Griffin. And here's Mills for 3. That shot off. And we're through the first half of basketball here. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports halftime
Welcome back, everybody.
show.
It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the... And now, folks, just more.
High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They've got Al Farouk Aminu. Griffin is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And there's Robertson, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Rose can't hit.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Aminu, the pass to Cousins. The feed to Robertson. And it's Aminu in the corner. There's the 3. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, that really was the difference. When it came down to crunch time, there was just no let-up. They made sure to finish strong and not allow any chance for the opponent to come back.
The 76ers leading. Outside Rose. In the corner, Tatum with it. Snatched away. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And that's where his advantage is. Speed in the open floor. Mills is a Tasmanian devil of sorts on the break.
2 seasons ago, you think about the Blazers. They were a young, overachieving team full of great bargain contracts. Well, yeah, they're still young, but they had to shell out some big-time cash to kind of keep that young nucleus together.
Passes to Cousins. He dishes it to Aminu. Back to Cousins. Pass to Aminu. Portland keeping it alive. A new 24. No good from Cousins.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And despite spending big money to keep their young talent all together, last season the Blazers, Greg, narrowly made the playoffs and were swept in the first round.
Yeah, and some of those contracts, they have to be a concern. This team doesn't show progress this season. Still, there's something to be said for that stability. This roster given the chance to grow together and develop that chemistry and continuity. Let's see what the ceiling is.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Rose drops them both.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Griffin a screen on Crowder. And Mills kicks to Griffin. The three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Here's Aminu. Portland again missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Rose kicks to Oladipo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
There's a lot of hard work that goes into Oladipo and his game. He's a culture setter, one of those players who lives in the gym. This is great for OKC.
Good on the second free throw. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Mills. Softly drops in the floater. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Here's Tatum on target from 13 feet. Tatum's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Here's Mills. Dishes it to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins, and it's in off the backboard. Cousins has got 6 points.
Well, Robertson, a nice job that time distributing the basketball, and a dependable player in these offensive schemes if he does that.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Okay, listen, they're just going to keep coming.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Trailblazers trail by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Oladipo. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Tatum, and it's Rose in at the point guard.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Tatum kicks to Oladipo. Thompson sets the pick for Oladipo. The dish now to Tatum. Lock at 6. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. There's a screen. Screen by Cousins. And it's Aminu in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. And Oladipo kicks to Rose. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Cousins.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Aminu with it, now guarded by Tatum. Griffin's shot is good.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
And Oladipo kicks to Rose. And the rejection by Cousins. Up top Mills, defended by Crowder. Cousins with a screen on Crowder. High post Cousins. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
The The screen from Thompson. To the middle. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Rose. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Oladipo outside. Over Aminu. The 76ers with another miss.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Mills with it. Back to Aminu. Cousins inside. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets it to go. 12 points here for Cousins.
Man, when he goes to work inside, Kevin, it's just unstoppable. What a force.
To the paint. It's stolen by Aminu. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And the layup is good. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And here's Portland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Now here's Mills, defended by Crowder. Now Mills. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett.
Cousins with 36 and 24. Manu with 24 and 18. Mills and Griffin with 18 and 18. Mills had 15 assists. Griffin had 9 boards. Robertson with 6 points. Dan with 30 and 21. Oladipo with 27 and 15. Rose was awful. 0 for 8. Jeez. But yeah, score in the paint, you're going to win some games.
I live in top of hip hop. This is what you think. I give props to